beef shanks that's stewed to perfection, kind of like ossobuco. And this is so good. It's so easy to make at home. You gotta try this. It's so good. You're gonna love this. And look, let me show you the sauce. How good it is. Oh, you look at that thick sauce, thick of goodness. Yes. Now let's start. Here, of course, with my favorite, the hot sauce. All right, the salt and pepper. Okay, of course you can use olive oil as binder or any regular oil. I like to use hot sauce because it gives a good crust and the flavor. It just gives a good kick to it. All right. Wait, let me get the sauce. Let's fix this now. Okay. You lather both sides of the beef shanks. We like to use the brush because you wouldn't want the hot sauce getting into your eyes and your fingers. So it's gonna be, not a pleasant thing. Right here. Let me brush it good. Yes. Make sure all surfaces are coated, all both sides. Yes, that's it. So it'll bind the salt and pepper. And that's why I call it the binder. All right, let's move this here. Yeah, now it's more visible. Okay, now let's start with salt. Yes, we salt up the sides. Pretty decent. You don't have to put too much, but you can never go too much with it because it gets cooked. Next up is crushed black pepper, freshly crushed. All right. Oh, there. All right. Yeah. Now we repeat this whole process on the other side. But first, Spanish paprika. This is optional, but if you want to try it like how we do it like this, it's really good. It gives a good kick. So this is really important. Okay, now this time we actually flip it now. Yes. Now we repeat the process. Hot sauce first. We speed it up a bit so it doesn't get too boring. Yes, hot sauce there. And then we brush it. You can actually put more if you like, but it'll just burn up as a crust. So a decent amount like this is just good. Yes, cover everything. And then yes, most important, salt. And then crushed black pepper. And lastly, the Spanish paprika. All right. Now this, ideally, you let it sit like this in the refrigerator for at least 3 hours. It's about 2 p.m. right now, so we're gonna leave this in the refrigerator. Yes, and here now it's about 6 p.m. So that's like 4 hours. This is all-purpose flour, just seasoned up with parsley flakes and oregano. You can season it however you like. It's just to add, to make the crust more graceful, and of course it also helps thicken the sauce later. There we just sprinkle it like that on both sides. Yes, you don't have to spread it out with your hand. Like just sprinkle like that. It's okay. All right, there you go. Now let me show you this. Now we're ready to fry this to start. Yes, we're gonna fry both sides, get it crusty, get it all sealed up. Here we are. Some vegetable cooking oil, a decent amount, not too much, but not too little. Now we get it hot. Okay. Now this one, the first one, we didn't cut the edges. Ideally, you have to cut the edges so it won't curl up, but we didn't. We chose to not cut the first one just to show you guys what it does if it's not cut up on the edges. All around. As you can see, the lines of me trying to press it because it's starting to curl up. Wait. There you go. Help on lifting it. Is big. All right, there you go. Ooh, look at that crust is good. I bet you notice it's curling upwards, right? So look, it's not flat. So now we have to cut the edges just to make sure it's flat. But on the next one, you'll see it's already pre-cut, so it's a lot better to do that. So we had to do this first. Now it's all cut. And you can see it's flattening itself. We decided not to cut this so we can actually show you the actual, you know, occurrence of how it curled up. Yeah, we remove that crust right there because it's gonna get bit bitter. Now on the next one, here, and you'll notice all around the circumference, we've cut slits around it. You can see there the cuts on like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and 3 o'clock. Yes, and you notice later it's not gonna curl up. It's gonna remain flat. That's why it's really important to do that. Look, that's 2 minutes later. So we do each side 2 minutes, just 2 minutes. Oh, perfect. The crust is just perfect. Look, it remained flat because we cut off the sides. So that's really good to do. 2 minutes later, it's all good now. So each side was seared 2 minutes each side. Oh look, yep. Okay, now we remove some of the oil because it's a lot of oil right there. We're gonna leave some to saute the onions. Yep, that's about it. A good amount. Now let's start with onions. These are two medium-sized or two small onions chopped up to saute it. Alright, mix it well. Make sure all the pieces of the onion is all oiled up good. Alright. Then a few moments later, let's check, double check. Yes, it's good. Time for the garlic. So this is about 2 cloves of crushed garlic. Let me give you all the one in the tray because there's no more left. So this is about 2 crushed garlic. Alright, yeah, there. Saute to the onions. Once it starts to get translucent, then the next step is good. Yes, alright. Here we add the tomatoes. This is 2 small or 2 medium-sized tomatoes cut up. We didn't really remove the skin. This is all good. You can actually have the skinned tomatoes, but this makes it more simple. All right. Well, now we let it simmer for a bit, for like 2 minutes. Then we double check again. No longer than 2 minutes because you make sure nothing is getting burned. This is on medium to low heat. So you shouldn't go too high on heat because it's gonna start burning it up quickly. Yes, looking good. Now it's the carrots because you gotta put it early so that they're gonna soften up good. So the next one is the carrots right there. Oh yes, this is starting to smell really, really good. All right, just let it simmer for a minute again. Yep. Here it is. Oh, smells so good. Yes, now it gets her good. Yes, and this is about a cup of chicken stock. You can use 2 cups of chicken stock, but a cup of chicken stock and another cup of water is also good. That's what we're doing here. 1 cup of chicken stock, and a little later we're gonna add water. A cup of water, of course. Now we let this simmer, get the flavors all good and ready. Cover it, all right. And once it's simmering, oh yeah, starting to look good. It smells really, really good. Now it's time. Let's put the beef shanks. We actually did cut a few few bits on the side to make sure it fits. So as you can see, there's a section there. We cut a narrow strip, just to make sure it fits the pan because we don't have a bigger pan. If you have a bigger pan, that's perfect. So the strips that we removed it there, we put it back. So it's gonna be all good all together. Yes. All right. Now it's so good. This is my trick. 1 chili we cut up because me and my brother we like it spicy and hot. Yep, it's gonna be so good. And half a red bell pepper chopped up. We cover it up, let it simmer for like 2 minutes again. Yes, here we added a cup of water. That's why it's boiling good. And 1 cup this time of any cheap red wine. This is a cheap red wine from South Africa. So it's a cheap wine, but it's pretty good. It's about a cup. Yep, that's about it. Because that's all that's left in the wine bottle. Just 1 cup worth. All right. This time, once we put the wine, now it's time to let it simmer and boil for at least 40 minutes. 1 hour is good, but 40 minutes will also do. Here it is, 40 minutes later. Yep, we don't need to make it longer because you can see the sauce are absolutely thick and good. All right, this is about good. Let me unclip the phone and show you guys. After 40 minutes, oh, look at that. This is so amazingly good. And the smell, oh my goodness, you gotta try it. This is so good. Yep. You're gonna love this if you try. And of course you can click here for the another beef shank that we did with oyster sauce. Oh, but look at the sauce here. Oh my goodness. Yep. You gotta try this. It's gonna be your family's new favorite. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. This way you can check out all the other good stuff here. Alright? Yeah.